Okay guys, hold on ha. Nagkaroon lang ako ng technical problem. Hindi pala ako naka-mute pala ako all this time. Okay, so can you hear us? May mga nagchat-chat doon. Yung pala no sound, no? Buti may nagsalita. Okay guys, so good morning ulitin natin, no? Good morning sa lahat. Okay, we are here in FISTalk. First time natin to sa umaga. And we have partnered with DBS and POSB and BDO for a 40-minute walkthrough, okay, on how to use and how to apply and how to use the POSB Digibank. Okay. Later on, they'll be giving out a voucher from Grab Food, $10 to. Okay. And we are going to be with Alexis from BDO, Rishma from DBS POSB, and Kyle Wong from DBS and POSB as well. Okay. If you have questions, you can type it in and we will answer later. Okay. So let's welcome our guest. Hi guys.
Hi.
Okay, so we have Rishma and Alexis. Good morning, guys.
Very good morning to every one of you here today.
Nice. Where's Alexis? Hello. I think Alexis has the Wi-Fi problem, so it's okay. So Rishma, today we'll be walking us through on how to create, okay, our POSB Digibank, okay.
Yeah.
The good thing about this, it's you can do it online, no? Is it right?
Yeah, you can do it online anywhere, anytime at your own convenience. So it's just within a few minutes after registering, then you'll be able to use the digibank app already.
Oh, that's very good. Because we usually think that you have to go to the bank, and of course, many of us doesn't have the time to go to the bank anymore, right?
Yeah,
Especially
correct.
our FDWs, they usually have their breaks only
On
on Sundays,
weekends. Yeah,
on
correct.
weekends. So this is a good thing. Okay guys, tatagalugin ko for everyone. Pwede po tayo mag-open account online, okay? Dito sa POSB Digibank. And later on, tutulungan po tayo ni Rishma. Alright? So Rishma, do you think we can start?
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
Alright, guys. Okay, let's get straight to the point, no? Rishma will take the floor and have her presentation.
Hi, very good morning to each and every one of you today. I'm here today from the FIS network. So I'm Rishma and I'm from POSB Bank. And alongside with me, I have Wong. He's also in the FB chat. So if you all do have questions, just keep it coming in English also will be possible. And then he will take it from there. So today's agenda for this particular workshop will be on POSB Digibank. So we'll actually be sharing with you more about what you can do on POSB Digibank. So those of you who do not have an account, not to worry. After applying for an account, you would we just hope that after sharing with you this workshop, you will be more comfortable in applying for an account with POSB Bank and then do all your other services through the POSB Digibank app. So before I start furthermore on the workshop, let me just tell you that we do have a very special campaign just for the FIS network. So it's a ready to get savvy flash giveaway. So what is this campaign all about? So after during this workshop, I will be sharing with you more about how to do cashless payment and then what are the services available through the POSB Digibank app. So all you have to do is just do follow us through this whole workshop. Listen very carefully on how to go through and how to do a cashless payment. And after this workshop, from tomorrow onwards, so 12 a.m. onwards till 21st November, all you have to do is just do a cashless payment. So cashless payment like doing purchasing of your meal, or maybe you can do any online shopping. Just use any of these payments: Pay Now, Payla, Scan and Pay, And then with the following transaction, all you have to do after doing the transaction, you just have to WhatsApp me at 9459 1181. Tell me your full name and tell me that you attended the FIS talk. And then after checking through the system and upon a verification, the first 20 customers, first 20 of you that actually do the transactions and actually contacted me to actually get a GrabFood voucher, you all will be receiving a $10 GrabFood e-voucher through your email. So just to let you know, if let's say 20 customers have fully redeemed the voucher, we will not be replying any further customers who actually come after the 21st onwards, okay? So just stay tuned for, just follow through my workshop, just follow through, and if you have any questions, just keep it coming. And then after this whole talk, we will actually answer all your questions. Okay, so the objective for today's workshop is actually to empower you with digital banking skills, create greater awareness of on how simple digital banking can be, and lastly, before you walk away after this workshop, we would like to actually let you be equipped with all the online security tips. Okay, so firstly, we'd just like to introduce on POSB and DBS digital services. So like many of you, like Jeff earlier mentioned, many of you will not be able to go out from work on Monday to Friday and Saturday as well, or you'll only be able given off on Sunday, and then you will only be able to go out and do everything on one particular day. So with POSB and DBS digital services, you can actually do this anytime and anywhere. It's available 24/7. So even in the midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., if you are in need of something, want to remit money home or purchase something online, do not have to worry. POSB Digibank will actually be able to help you with it. Okay, so why go digital? It's actually instant approval. So whatever you're going to do on the POSB Digibank or DBS Digibank, for example, if you want to remit money home, if you're going to do it now, it will be an instant transfer to overseas. So you do not have to wait for like 1 day, 2 days, or 3 days. If you're going to use fast transfer, it's going to be instant approval. So your funds will actually be remitted immediately. And if you're going to open for a new account, or if you're going to open you're going to apply for some payment plans, it's all going to be done instant. It's all going to be done instantly. You don't have to wait for like days and week to actually get it approved. And then with POSB Digibank, right, there's more than 150 services available. It's 24/7 access, and then you can do funds transfer, pay now, bill payment, and also one of the very key feature that most of you would be using is actually mobile prepaid top up. So if all of you here, if let's say at 2 a.m., if you're actually in 10 p.m. in the night, you're talking to your loved ones back at home in Philippines, and then suddenly your mobile prepaid top up runs out of fund, then you need to continue the call. You don't have to worry. Just go into POSB Digibank app. You can do your prepaid top up instantly, and then your funds will actually be into your SIM card already, where you can actually continue talking to your loved ones back home. So there's more than 150 services available, and then today we'll just share with you some, and if you are interested in more of it, we can actually continue more on the next workshops available. Okay, so what are the digital channels available through for for POSB and DBS? Is online banking. So online banking is actually more on using your laptop. So it's actually the same service provided on your phone, but it's just that it's available on the Safari or Chrome. So if let's say you're going through Internet Explorer or maybe Chrome, you will have to key in www.posb.com.sg. So when you are keying in the website, it's actually online banking. And then the next one we have is the mobile banking app. So this is the two app. If you're going to the Play Store, you click on POSB Digibank, you will see this blue color icon. If you're going to click on DBS Digibank, you will see this black color icon. So actually these two app is the same. Everything inside the app is the same. It's just that one is blue and one is in black. So if let's say you one is in red and one is blue. So if let's say you prefer to have DBS app, you can download DBS, and then you will see this icon on your mobile phone. If let's say you prefer blue color more, you can actually download the POSB Digibank app. So these two works the same. It's just whether which one do you prefer. You prefer red or blue. So nothing else. There's no difference between these two apps. Okay. And the third app that we actually is more common, also commonly used between all of us, is actually Dbs Payla. So later I'll be sharing with you more about Payla also. And within this app, you can do contactless payment, and you in this app also you can actually do your bill payment, or you can also transfer funds to your friends locally. So later we'll be sharing with you more about this DBS Payla. Okay, so what can you do online? So these are all the things that you can do online. Firstly, you can plan. So for example, if you are having money coming in and going out of your account, so for example, if you are getting your salary every month into your account, and then you spend a certain amount with certain amount from your account, there's a planning app, there's a planning feature that is in the app itself, where they can show you how much of funds is going into your account and how much is going out, and how long can the savings in your account be sufficient for you to use in the future. So for example, if you have a saving about 13,000, they will actually tell you, with 13,000 now in your bank, you can actually go on to go with your expenditure every month. You can actually go on for 6 months without any having any funds coming into your account. So with all these with this financial GPS, right, they can actually track how much can you go on with your living without having funds coming into your account. And then they can also just check how much is your savings and how much is your transactions going out on the average. They will actually be able to tell you through this planning kind of feature in the app. Okay, and next one will be savings. It will be through the POSB Digibank, you can actually check your saving balance. So many of you will be asking like how you're able to check these savings. All you have to do is just log in through the app, and then once you log in through the app, right, immediately within your first look, you'll be able to see your saving balance. So for example, if you're going to see like, hey, today I have 2,000. Tomorrow you're going into the app, you see, I have 3,000 today. How is it possible? So if I click on that on that account balance, you can see who actually transferred you in the extra $1,000. Maybe it could be your employer that actually transferred you your salary for that month. So you can see, and it's available 24/7. You can check today, you can check tomorrow, you can check every minute if you want. If let's say you feel a little bit worried about your bank account, you just feel like, oh, I think I have to check my balance now, see whether I have enough money to buy this thing. You can just go onto the app and check it anytime and anywhere. Even if you're outside, even if you're at home sleeping, anytime you can just check it. That's the good feature about this particular app. Okay, and then other services that you'll be able to do, like I mentioned earlier, you can top up your mobile prepaid. So you can top up your mobile prepaid through this digibank app, or through Payla, you can also do it. And then you can see your e-statement. So many of the customers that I came across, some of them would like to apply for education loan for their kids back at home in Philippines or at other parts of the country, and then they want to apply loan for their kids, or maybe apply for a loan for a car purchase for the family member back at home. Yeah, so many of them will need the e-statement to show them, like show the bank in Philippines that actually I need 3 months statement. The bank will actually ask them, can you provide me your bank statement 3 months? So if let's say they want the statement, right, you do not have to go down to the branch, do not have to go down to the bank to actually get the statement. Within the app, you can download the statement and actually get the statement with you instantly. Don't have to go down to the bank, queue up, and actually get the e-statements. Okay, and then you'll be able to check your transaction history. So transaction history is like checking how much money you have spent and how much money is coming into your account. So you can see how much people give you, and also what do you purchase on. If you are going to buy something from 7-Eleven or anything else, you can actually see all these transactions in the transaction history. And also you can update your contact details. So if let's say you change your mobile number within 1 week, you change your mobile number twice because you lost your handphone, you can update your contact details within this app as well. And you can change your user ID and PIN number. Okay, so manage card. You can also manage your card. For example, if let's say you get a new card, if your old card is lost and you got a new card, you want to replace, you want to activate the card, or you want to replace the card. For example, you lost your card while you where you were out on Sunday. Don't have to worry, don't have to go to the bank and feel so nervous and scared that someone take your card and then you need to wait till Monday to go to a branch. You don't have to worry about that. You can just go into the app, instantly block the card and replace. That means you can block the card and actually ask for a new card to be sent over to your address. All this at the convenience of your own home. Okay, and then if let's say you get a new card, don't have to go down to the ATM machine to activate it. You can activate your card even through the app. Okay, and then pay and transfer. So many of you would be transferring money back home to Philippines. You can do Philippines remittance through this app. Through POSB Digibank, you can actually transfer money to the Philippines bank account or your family's account in Philippines. You can do a pay now transfer. For example, if you borrow money from your friends in Singapore, you say that you do not have cash with you, and then you say, can you pay for me first? Yeah, if let's say you're asking them to pay for you first, don't have to worry. You don't have to go down to the ATM machine to withdraw cash to actually pay them. You can actually do a pay now transfer. So pay now transfer, all you need is their mobile number. If let's say they have registered their mobile number through pay now, you can just ask them for the mobile number and then send money to them using their mobile number through this POSB Digibank app. Okay, and then you can do scan and pay. So later I'll be sharing with you scan and pay. It's one of the contactless payment where you can actually scan the QR code. So if let's say many of you actually visited the hawker center or food court, right, you will actually be able to see this QR code that is actually near the counter, the cashier counter. There will be a QR code. All you have to do is scan the QR code using this app and make payment for your meal or anything that you are buying over the counter. Okay, and lastly, application. You can apply for saving account. If let's say you want to set aside monthly $50, you can apply for a save as you earn account through the bank app. Okay, so moving on, I'll just talk to you more about this mobile app. It's actually an experience of joy banking on the go. So actually you don't have to have this app with you only at home. As long as you have Wi-Fi or data with you anywhere, even back at home, if you're going to Philippines or you're going to go on a holiday to Malaysia or anywhere else with Wi-Fi or data available, you can access this POSB or DBS Digibank mobile app. So this is how the bank app look like. All you have to do is go through your Apple Play Store. If you're using iPhone, go to Apple App Store. If you're going, I'm using Google. If you're using Samsung or any other phone, you can go to Google Play Store or Huawei App Gallery to download this app. Click on POSB Digibank or DBS Digibank, type in the search bar, and then you will be able to see these two icons. Okay, so this would be when you log in, this will be the main screen that you can actually see. Okay, so I will just okay, so now like many of you, I'm seeing the chat box where many of you ask how you have a bank account but you do not have digibank and you're not able to register for it. So I'll just advise you more on how to digibank registration now. So please do pay close attention on how to actually do this digibank registration. If let's say you are facing any trouble on the way, do not worry. We will actually share with you how to actually get help. You can call in our hotline where they will be able to assist you from tomorrow onwards. Okay, so what you have to do is go into their app store, Play Store, download POSB Digibank app, click onto the app, allow all the settings. Remember, before you come to this particular page, remember you have to allow all the settings. If let's say you click on do not allow to any of the settings, then you will not be able to do a successful registration. So remember to click on allow everything. So every time you see something that allow or do not allow, please click on allow. If you click on do not allow, you will not be able to register successfully. Okay, so once you come onto this page, all you have to do is click on more. You will be able to see a more tab at the corner. Okay, click on more, and then you will be able to see this particular page. All you have to do is click on new to digibank. If let's say you do not have digibank already, click on new to digibank, because you are going to start the registration. Those of you already have digibank, you do not click on this. You just have to key in your user ID and PIN and you'll be able to go in. So those of you who do not have it, click on new to digibank, and then you will be prompted with this page where you have to enter your identity type identity number, and date of birth. So identity type, right, there will be three. There's Singapore NRIC, passport number, and Malaysian IC. For Filipinos, click on passport number. Okay, so identity type, please click on passport number, and the identity number would be your passport number. So identity type will be passport, identity number will actually be your passport number. So it's actually, if you're going to open your passport, right, you will see your passport number there, key in that. Do not click on NRIC and then key in your work permit number. Don't key in your work permit number, it's your passport number. So I just repeat again. Identity type will be passport. Identity number would actually be your passport number, and then the date of birth would be the day, your date of birth. So after clicking everything correctly in here, you will be prompted with the next page where you will have to enter your ATM card number and ATM PIN. So ATM card number would be the card number that is that you see on your card. So if you are holding onto the debit card, you have to key in your 16-digit number. And then if you are holding onto the normal POSB blue color card, you have to key in the several numbers that you're seeing on the card. So if let's say you are seeing any numbers on the card, right? If at the front of the card, you'll be able to see the card number, 16-digit, 8-digit, 7-digit, key in that number. Key in the number at the ATM card number and the PIN. The PIN number would be different from individual card PIN. So if let's say if you choose a particular card PIN when you actually apply for the card, or you actually reset the PIN, key in the PIN number at the ATM machine when you key in. So at the ATM machine, when you input your card, you press the 6-digit PIN number, right? That will be the ATM PIN. Okay, so you key in the card number and then following the 6-digit PIN number of the card. And then you will be prompted with the next page where you will do the digibank registration. For this, you will have to create a user ID. So remember, user ID can be anything. It can be your name, it can be your nickname, it can be anything that you want to create. So you can do you just make sure that if you are going to create this digibank user ID, you have to remember the user ID. At any point of time, you have to remember it, you do not forget it. So remember to create something that you will be able to remember or you have been using. So this digibank user ID can be your name, because it will be something that you will not forget. So it can be your full name with, if let's say they say it's not able to, you can put in 2 numbers at the back. Okay. And then you can create digibank PIN. So my advice to y'all will be that for the digibank PIN, right, you can use the same PIN number that you actually have for your ATM card, so that you do not forget. If let's say you're going to have different PIN numbers for your ATM PIN and your digibank PIN, right, sometimes you might get confused and then you will forget the PIN. So what I would advise you is that for your digibank PIN, you can use the same PIN number that you have for your ATM card. Okay, so after keying in your PIN, do the same again, re-enter the same PIN again, and then confirm that your mobile number is correct and your email address is correct. So those of you who do not have an email address stated at this particular box, all you have to do is key in your email address. So if you do not know where to find your email address, those of you are using iPhone or Samsung phone, right? Go to your Gmail, click on the Gmail at in your phone. You will be able to see your email address at the top right hand corner. So you click on the man face icon at the top right hand corner in your Google Gmail app, right? And you click on the man icon at the top right hand corner of your Gmail app, you will be able to see that same email address into this tab button here for your email, and make sure it's correct. Okay, make sure your email address and phone number is correct, because we will be a mobile number, there will be verification later on which you numbers from it. So if let's say you key in one mistake, then you will not be able to register successfully. So make mobile number and email address at this particular page is correct. Okay, after everything is correct, you will get a successful registration. You click on next, you will be able to, you will see proceed to digibank, click on proceed to digibank, and then your digibank profile will be created. So just take note that once it's created, that doesn't mean it will help you to log in easily. You have to do one more step, which is the digital token setup. So only if you're able to do the digital token setup successfully, then you will be able to use the digibank app. So just take note when I reminded you that to key in your mobile number and email address correctly, right? This is very important, because if let's say it's keyed in wrongly, you will not be able to set up your digital token successfully. So make sure you key it correctly. Okay. So now we will go to the step where you have to set up a digital token. So after you click on proceed to digibanking, right, you will actually see this page. Set up your digital token. Do not click set up later, because if you click set up later, you will not be able to do any transaction on POSB Digibank. You click on set up now. Remember to click on set up now. After that, they will actually send a 6-digit OTP to your email address. That's why you have to key in your email address correctly during the registration part. Okay. So after that, you will see your email address here. Open the Gmail app in your mobile phone, and then you will be seeing this kind of email. Okay, you will see this email, iBanking alerts, and then they will give you a 6-digit OTP in the email. Take this number, go back into the app, and key in the number here. So if you see 173133, you key in this into this particular tab here. You key in the 173133 here, and then they will be sending you a 6-digit OTP to your mobile number. So now you understand why you need to key in your mobile number and email address correctly. If you key in wrongly, you will not receive the OTP sent to you. Okay. So next step, you have to enter the OTP that you received through your SMS. Go into your message app into your phone. You will be able to see this. It will be an alert from DBS. You will see the 6-digit OTP that is being sent to you. Take this number and go back into the POSB Digibank app. Key in the number here. So if it's saying 660011, you key in 660011. Every OTP will be different. So make sure you actually check very carefully from the SMS and the email that you receive and key in correctly. Okay. After keying in the OTP here, then you have successfully set up a digital token. So actually this digital token, what is it for? Previously, some of you might have this calculator here, this small little calculator here. So every transaction that you do, you have to key in, press some button, you will get numbers on this token, right? Then you have to key in into your mobile app. But now the bank is going digital, so everyone will not be using this calculator anymore. All OTP, one-time password, will be sent to your phone SMS instead. So make sure if you're going to change your mobile number, right? If let's say you lost your phone or you're going to change your mobile number, please do update the bank. Please do update the bank with your new mobile number so that you will be able to get a one-time password from the bank. Okay, so after successfully setting up your digital token, you can use all the services available on the POSB or DBS Digibank app. Okay, so now I'll be sharing with you on the app itself. So there is 2 modes now, the simple mode and the full mode. So why is there 2 modes? For those of you who've already have the app previously, right? This app is on the full mode. Full mode means you can see everything on one page, and if you can see this black color taskbar here, you can see more icons. Okay, this is the simple mode. So simple mode is actually being created for everyone, all the customers in POSB Bank. Why? Is because to make you all feel more comfortable and also to gain confidence in using this app before you actually switch to the full mode where you can actually do all the various services. So some of you might be afraid that, oh my god, with this particular app, I'm so afraid how my money is going to go away to scammers and everything like that. So in order for us to make you feel comfortable and to make you feel like, okay, this app is actually easy to use, we actually created the simple mode. So simple mode, you can actually see 6 tabs at the top. So these 6 tabs actually you can change it to your own liking. So later I will just show you a short video on how to actually change these 6 steps. So you can actually see for this particular customer, the 6 steps, right, will actually check rates, transfer overseas, top up prepaid card, pay now, scan and pay, and local transfer, because these are the 6 these are the 6 different features that this customer usually use in the app itself. So if let's say you're using different features on the app, you can actually change it to your liking. But just take note, at any point of time you can have 6 of it here. Okay, so this is the simple mode. It actually gives you a very clear view of all the different transactions that you want to do, and it actually allows you to actually customize your own screen to how you want it to be. Okay, simple mode is everything in the app. So if let's say you are very comfortable with the app already, maybe 1 month, 2 months later, you feel like, okay, I can actually navigate through the app by myself, then you can actually change to full mode, where you can actually see all the different things that you are able to do with the app. Okay, so now I'll just show you a short video on the simple mode. Just take note there will not be any sound for this video. So just do take note like how you can actually change the navigation bar for yourself. And if let's say in the future, when you actually want to, if you really feel very comfortable using the app and you think that, oh, okay, it's simple and I can use it more often and I need more services on the app, you can actually change to the full mode. So just watch very carefully, okay? So within the app, when you go in, you can see the quick links. Click on the quick link, and then you can see simple mode, full mode. If let's say you want simple mode, you click on simple mode. If you want full mode, you click on full mode. Yeah, so this is the video. So what I can share with you, I'll just go through with you step by step. What do you do is, this is the quick links. When you go into the app, you see quick links. Click on the quick links. After you click on quick link, you will get this page, okay? So if let's say you are very comfortable with the app and then you think that, okay, I can use this app without any difficulty, click on full mode. But if let's say you are new to the app and you want to learn things slowly, click on simple mode, okay? After clicking on simple mode, then they will allow you to customize. Click on customize at the corner here. When you click on customize, these are the different features available within the app. So if let's say you you think that scan and pay is something that you always use, you can put it at the main page. If let's say you're going to use e-statement quite frequently, so this customer, right, what they did is they put pay now, local transfer, bill payment, pay card and scan and pay, and e-statement at their services on their front page. If let's say you think that bill payment is not something for me, you can actually delete bill payment from your main page. Okay. After doing that, you click on back and you click on save. So when you save, this will customize your main screen. So with this, you can actually go into the app and quickly just click on pay now and you can transfer money to your friends. So you can actually customize to your own liking. So different people might have different main features on their main screen. Okay. Okay, and then moving on next, I will just share with you more about digibank mobile key features. Okay. So many of you will want to check your account balance daily or maybe monthly, and then you'll feel like it's quite a hassle for me to always key in my user ID and PIN number. And then, for example, if you're outside, maybe in the shopping center, you have a lot of people around you, you feel a little bit uncomfortable to actually log in with your user ID and PIN number. You might be thinking like, oh, people around me might be watching me key in my PIN number, and then you feel like it's unsafe, right? Not to worry. There's a pick balance feature. So within the app, you can actually go to settings and then you can do a pick balance. So how does this pick balance work? Once you go into the app, just have to click on POSB Digibank app. When you click on the app, you just click on the account balance. Where you just click on the account balance, right? You can see your saving balance there already. You don't have to actually log in, key in your PIN number, everything. It's actually a peak balance where actually it syncs the app with your peak balance. So it actually did the one-time password authentication during the peak balance setting when you set it up. So after that, you just have to just click on peak balance anytime, anywhere. Just click on peak balance, and you can see your balance. If you notice someone looking at you, just let go, and then you will not be able to see your balance of the account. So that's one of the main key feature for everyone using the POSB or DBS Digibank app. And then some of you might also think that, okay, I have Touch ID or Face ID on my phone. Why do I still have to key in my PIN number? So with that, Touch ID and Face ID is also available for the app. So you just have, those of you using Samsung, to log in through the app, you don't have to key in your PIN number every time you log in. Just use your Touch ID, and then you can log in into the app straight away. Okay. And then there's also go cashless with Scan and Pay. So for example, if you do not have cash with you, so for example, if let's say you are going to go out with your friends, and then suddenly your friends say that, hey, let's go and eat Jollibee, and they do not have funds cash with you, right? You can always use Scan and Pay. Just scan this QR code. So just take note, right? When you're going to any dining area, hawker center, or any shop, if you're able to see this QR code at the cashier, the payment counter, at the cashier, you're able to see this QR code, just ask the person, can I do Scan and Pay? And then you can just scan the QR code on using the Scan and Pay feature on the app. Scan the QR code and make payment for your purchases. So you don't have to use cash anymore. So you don't have to worry that, oh my God, if I lost my wallet, I'm going to lose my cash. I don't know if I'm going to have $100 in my wallet, I'm going to lose $100. You don't have to worry. Without cash in your wallet, you do not have to worry that you're going to lose your wallet. All you can do is scan and pay for your purchases. Okay? And with the banking app itself, you can also do all the different kind of services available for you within the app itself. Okay, so these are the key features of this POSB-DBS Digibank app. Okay, so with that, that's about the app. Now we will just move on to understanding cashless payment. So those of you who actually are aware about the Get Ready to Get Savvy Flash campaign that will only be done for y'all to win the $10 Grab food voucher, please listen very carefully to this segment, okay? Understanding cashless payment. So what are the types of cashless payment? It's using banking cards. Banking cards include debit and credit cards. And then you can actually use these cards to actually do cashless payment around the world. So even if you're going to go back home in the Philippines, or you're going to go on a holiday to anywhere in the world, you can use your debit card to actually do cashless payment. Just tap at the ATM ATM machine, right? And then you will be not ATM machine, but actually at the machine that is available at the cashier. Just tap on it, and then you'll be able to make purchases for your purchases anywhere in the world. It doesn't have to be only in Singapore. Okay, and then you can do Pay Now, Payla. So Pay Now is within POSB and DBS Digibank app. Payla will be a separate app, which I will share with you later. And then contactless payment also include mobile payments like Apple Pay and Samsung Pay. So those of you who have iPhone with you, right, you can actually add your POSB or DBS ATM debit card to your Apple Pay, and then with the double click at the side of your phone, you can actually make payment for any of your items at the kiosk. Okay, and then there's Nets Flash Pay. So Nets Flash Pay is usually like your EasyLink card. So if let's say your EasyLink card, you're able to see Nets Flash Pay at the front or the back, you can also use that card to make payment for your purchases. Okay, which is also similar to your EasyLink card. So if let's say Nets Flash Pay is not on your EasyLink card, right, then it's EasyLink card. So EasyLink card, there's two different kind of EasyLink card. EasyLink card is the normal EasyLink card where actually you will not be able to see Nets Flash Pay at the top. Nets Flash Pay is another card where you can use payment for anything else, like you can use it for your EasyLink, you can use it for You can use it to buy items like that. But EasyLink card is more for like using the card for your transport means. So these are the different types of cashless payment. Okay. So the use of ATM and debit card. So if let's say this is your card, how do you use this card? All you have to do is tap and pay via the bank card. So for example, if you're going to 7-Eleven and you would like to buy a drink or Maggie noodles, for example, all you have to do is just show your card and tell to the counter, can I do a pay wave? So with pay wave, all you have to do is just tap your card at the machine provided by the counter, and then your funds will will automatically be deducted from your account. So but take note, if you're going to do any purchases, right, using this card, make sure that your account have enough funds in it before you do the purchases. Because for example, if let's say your card have $100, you only can do purchases within $100. If you're going to do something more than $100, you will be declined. Okay, and then you can do online purchase. For example, if you are going to buy anything on Lazada or Shopee, you can also use your card. You can just provide your 16-digit card number with your CVV and your expiry date. You can do online purchase. Okay, and then you can top up your EasyLink and do bill payments or even nets. So nets is what is nets is actually that you can use nets, but nets is secured transaction. So for example, PayWave, right? You just go to the cashier, you tap your card. But for nets, you give the cashier your card, the cashier will put into the machine, and you have to key in your 6-digit PIN number. So nets is a very more secured transaction where you will have to key in your PIN number before the merchant can deduct money from your bank account. Okay, so that's the difference between nets and tap and pay via bank card. Okay, and then now I'll just share with you what's the difference between Payla versus PayNow. So PayNow is using POSB DBS digibank app. So within that one app, you can actually do a PayNow transaction. Payla is you will have to download a separate app called Dbs Payla. So take note for Dbs Payla, when you're going to log in using your POSB or DBS digibank user ID and PIN number. It's going to be the same user ID and PIN number that you're using for POSB digibank app. Okay, and then for Payla, Payla is the app that allows you to get through your everyday life with just one application. So Payla will actually be able to, you can use this app to actually transfer money, pay money for your bill, and then you can, within the Payla app, right, you can also do shopping. So through Payla, you can there will be certain merchants that is linked with Payla. You can actually scroll through the merchants available. For example, Zalora, they are one of the merchant that's available in Payla. You can click on Zalora and also do your shopping through the app. So they will automatically deduct from your Payla. So that's one of the key feature that's available. Okay, and then with Payla, you can also do your scan and pay. So just now I told you, when you see the QR code, right, you go into Payla, press scan and pay, and then you can make purchases payment. Or for example, if your friend is having your friend's birthday, next week is your friend's birthday, and then you do not know what to buy for him or her. For example, you're thinking like, oh, should I go out and buy for her, or should I just give her some cash? So if you do not have any idea in mind what to buy for her, you can give her a ang pao. So for example, you can give her cash for her birthday gift. So you can always do a ang pao where you can just transfer her $50 or $100 to her account to allow her to buy items, whatever she wants for her birthday present. Okay, and just do take note that for Payla and PayNow, it's 24/7. Okay, there isn't any banking hours or anything like that. It is 24/7. Both apps are safe and secure. Okay, so for Payla, you have to register through the app. You have to download the Payla app and register using your digibank information. For digibank PayNow, you have to use your digibank, go to PayNow, and register through mobile number or NRIC. So for example, if you do not want people to transfer you money using your because for Filipinos, right, you all have to use your work permit number. okay, your FIN number. So if let's say you do not want your friends or anyone else to know your FIN number, you can always register using a mobile number instead. So with a mobile number, all your friend need to do is actually key in your mobile number, then your name will pop up below, confirm that that is your name given during the registration, and they can transfer you funds. So they don't need to know your account number, don't need to know your card number. All they need to know is your mobile number. That's why it's very safe and secure. Okay? And then the key feature for Pay Now is that it's linked with your bank account. So for example, if let's say your friend is going to transfer you $100, you can see that the $100 will be in your Pay Now account. But however, for Payla, if they're going to transfer the funds to your Payla account, the funds will be in your Payla account, not your saving account. Payla account, where you will have to do a manual transfer from your Payla account to your bank account, or you can use the funds in your Payla account to actually buy items online. Okay, so that's the difference between Payla and Pay Now. Okay, and then moving on, I'll just share with you more about Payla. What is Payla? It's an app that is convenient for you to, it's an app that offers convenient and simple way for you to pay. So for fund transfer, you can actually do a fund transfer to Payla. If let's say you do not want to use Payla, you can also use POSB digibank to actually do a fund transfer. But just take note, for Payla transfer, it's actually only a local transfer. Okay, so if let's say you're going to do a local transfer within your from a friend from Singapore to Singapore, you can use Payla. But if you're going to transfer overseas, then you use POSB digibank. Okay, and then QR payment. So when you go to 7-Eleven or hawker center, or you're going to any of the shops to buy payment, or you're going to take taxi ride, for example, if on Sunday you feel like, oh my god, I'm so tired, I do not want to take the public transport home, I want to take a cab, all you have to do is ask the uncle for the QR code. Okay, so if you see these codes at the cashier or the taxi uncle's dashboard, right, the cardboard, right, you can see there's this app, DBS Payla, Pay Now, Nets, or QR code. If you see any of these at the cashier anything, then you will be able to do scan payment. You will be able to do scan and pay. So you can actually scan any of these available and make payment for it. Okay, make sure you want to do scan and pay, you will have to see this. If you do not see, then you ask the cashier, can I do scan and pay? Then they will sometimes show you a QR code to do scan and pay payment. Okay, and then you can do in-app or web checkout. So for example, if you're shopping through Shopee or Lazada, right, when you go to the end point of checking out, where you want to make payment for your card, right, what you will be able to see is pay via Payla. So when you see pay via Payla, they will automatically deduct funds from your Payla account to your purchases. So that's the difference of Payla. Okay, if let's say for Pay Now, some of the Shopee or Lazada app might not have Pay Now, but they always have Payla. Make payments for your Payla app, just click on make payments through Payla, and they will deduct the funds from your Payla account. Okay, and then what can you do with Payla? These are the very main features that you can use with Payla. You can request and send money to your friends, take a cab ride with Comfort Delgro. So if you're going to take a cab, you can always Payla the uncle. You can buy a KFC meal. So if you're going to have KFC, or you're going to order for Food Panda or maybe Domino's, you can actually use Payla to make payment for it. You can book on Sunday if you're feeling like you want to go watch movie with your friends. You can always pay for your movie ticket via Payla. And then if you feel that, okay, I'm going to travel home next month, I need a travel insurance, you can always buy a travel insurance with Payla as well. And lastly, like I mentioned just now, you can always shop through Qoo10, Carousel, Lazada, Shopee using your Payla checkout method. Okay. And then just share with you how an example of how to use a cashless payment. So just pay attention very carefully to this, because this is one of the this is the qualifying transaction that allows you to win the $10 GrabFood voucher. So this is it. You go into the Payla app. When you log in to the Payla app, right, using your POSB and DBS Digibank username and PIN number, you will see this main page. When you see this main page, click on the second icon, scan. Okay, when you click on the second icon, scan, you will see this camera. Make sure you allow the app to use your camera, okay? After allowing your app to use the camera, scan the QR code that the cashier is going to provide you. If let's say you can see the QR code that's available at the cashier, scan the QR code and then you will see pay to the merchant. The merchant name has to be here. If let's say the merchant name is here, right, then you use this merchant, confirm with the cashier, is this the merchant name? If the cashier agrees with confirm that that is the merchant name, then you make payment for it. Key in the amount that you like to pay. For example, if you're going to buy a KFC, for example, if you're going to buy at 7-Eleven, you're going to buy a $7 worth of food, right? You can actually just key in 7.00 here and then you press let's go. Always make sure that the merchant name is correct and the amount you key in is correct. Do not key in $70 when you're only supposed to pay $7. Double check that it's correct. Once it's correct, press let's go and the funds will be sent over to the merchant. Okay, so for example, if the merchant is receiving the funds, he should receive, if you're going to pay $7, you should say here that you have paid $7 to 7-Eleven and then show this screen to the cashier and so that he will give you the product that you're buying. Okay, so just to let you know, just kindly take note that scan and pay merchants with either these codes allows you to make payment for them. Okay, so when you go to the shop, make sure you see any of these payment method. If you see any of these payment method, then you are allowed to do scan and pay transaction. If you do not see these icons there, right, then it means that you cannot do the payment there. So make sure if you want to qualify for the $10 GrabFood voucher, go to a particular store or a merchant or a hawker center kiosk that actually allows you to do this scan and pay method. Okay, and then with that, we have already covered the cashless payment part, where actually to better allow you to transact using a cashless payment. So what I can say, if you have any question with regards to this cashless payment, you can actually drop me a message with my number shared in the poster later. You can 94591181. I can actually advise you more on how to do this particular transaction. If you're already at the kiosk and you have facing difficulty, you can always reach out to me. I'll be able to help you. Okay, so now I'll just move on to online security, where we can actually share with you more about how to safeguard your account. So this will, many of you will feel like, oh, with me having this app, I feel like it's quite unsafe and everything like that, right? You feel like, oh, my funds is in an app and everything. You feel it a bit uncomfortable, unsafe. Not to worry. I will share with you some of the tips to actually not be a victim of scam. Okay, so just do take note that you have to be sharp. Be sharp is be web wise. Think before you act. Whenever you receive any SMS or email or anything from anyone, think very carefully. Think whether is this the bank. If think very carefully, be wise web, stay alert, be informed. Okay, so if you are, for example, if you are using Wi-Fi hotspot from your friend and everything, usually you will receive scam alert from them. From if you're going to use like hotspots, which is not secured hotspot, then you will usually get these kind of things like phishing email or phishing SMS. So always stay alert and have a healthy device. So healthy device means if you're using Apple iPhone or Samsung phone, right, always make sure that your phone is updated. Do not use the previous iOS, or do not use the previous Jelly Bean or something for Samsung. Yeah, do not use the previous one. Always keep your phone updated so that it will avoid you from jailbreaking, and also have antivirus software. Okay, and then be aware, if you getting any information from someone that you do not know, do not open it, and do not open it and do not log in or provide any information to them. be responsible. If you know of anyone that is actually having is a scam victim, go around, tell them that okay, these are the ways that you, if for you to prevent scam, so that they will not also fall for the scam victim, will not fall for the scam and be a victim to it. And at any point of time, protect all your information. So every time, keep your password updated. Always create difficult passwords so that people will not be able to log in. Okay, if you're just going to put in your name, which is something that everyone can guess, try not to do that. Put in special characters like exclamation mark, comma, full stop, and then include capital letter with number as well. Okay, so live safe and be sharp, be web wise, think before you click. If let's say you think that the website given to you doesn't look like a very legit, doesn't look like a real email, right, or like doesn't look like a real website, do not click on it. And then usually what they will do is they will entice you, tell you like, hey, you have won a lucky draw, hey, you have won $10 million. If it's too good to believe, do not click on it. Okay. And then one of the security tip I can share with you is be sharp if you are receiving calls from any unknown number. If let's say you see +65 at the front of the number, do not answer. Okay, if you're going to receive any phone calls, if you're seeing +65 at the front, do not answer, because usually the +65 are usually numbers from scammers. Okay, so if you're going to see +65, do not answer. If you're only going to see the 8-digit number on your phone, like this 6999111, or maybe 98552311, if you're only going to see 8 digits without +65 in front, then it's actually a local call from Singapore. Okay, if it's +65, just take note it's going to be an overseas call. If you're expecting someone to call you from overseas, for example, your family is going to call you from overseas, then you can answer. If you're not expecting any call from overseas, do not answer. Okay, and then if you're going to receive WhatsApp. Okay, so what happened is that lately, all the scammers are targeting people via WhatsApp. They will actually act like your friend. For example, they will act like actually your close friend. They will actually act like your close friend, like your neighbor or maybe a family member, and provide you a link to actually go in, so that you can they can actually take funds from it. So the moment when because if let's say it's going to, for example, like this case is best bro, that means it's going to be someone very close to you, right? If it's going to be your best bro, I don't think your best bro will actually send you a link to actually get funds from it. He will actually be someone who's actually very genuine and only sharing true stuff to you. So the moment you see him sending like a particular website and ask you to click on it, do not do it. Okay, what I can advise, if you are receiving any email or any website information from someone that you know, always call them and check with them. Hey bro, hey sis, are you the one that actually sent me this particular link? If they say no, then do not open it. If they say yes, I actually sent it to you, can you help me with it, then you open it up. So if you are receiving anything that actually makes you feel suspicious, always call the person if you know the person before doing anything. Okay, and then the 3 key takeaway from this phishing thing I can tell you is, if you check and you're unsure of the sender's email, always if it's not reliable, do not open. So if let's say it's from DBS Bank, it will be www.dbs.com.sg, and then for POSB, it will be posb.com.sg. If let's say any other website, do not click on it. And if let's say you feel that it's a very lengthy email or someone sending you a picture, do not open it. Okay, just do take note that if the bank is calling you or if the bank is contacting you, they will actually call you or they will email you. They will not WhatsApp you. The bank will not WhatsApp you. And then if let's say they are going to ask you any further information, do take note that the bank will not ask you your card number, your PIN number, your user ID. They will only ask you questions like, can I get your full name? And they will call you at your mobile number registered with the bank. They will not call you at any other numbers. Okay, so the moment you get a call from from a number and say that I'm from DBS Bank, can you give me your user ID, can you give me your card number, do not give it to them, because it's not the bank. the bank will not ask you this information. The bank will only ask you information like what's your full name, how many saving accounts you have, and other questions, but they will not ask you questions like your account number and card number. Okay, so if you're going to receive any website from your friends, do not click any external site that you feel that is not legit. If you feel like it's fake, do not click it. Always be safe than sorry. Okay, and if you are unsure, if you feel that okay, it might be true, and half of you feel that hey, it might be true and it might not be true, if you are hesitating, always call our 24 hours hotline at 1-800-339-6963 to check. Okay, if let's say you feel that this is this one could be a fake email, or you got a fake call from DBS, always call this hotline to actually check that did any of your colleagues actually call me to check on this particular transaction. Okay, remember, take note of this number. If it's at the midnight 1 a.m. and receiving call from an unknown number claiming that from DBS Bank, immediately hang it up and call this number to check if let's say the bank is calling you or not. Okay, and this number is also to call, you can call this number to report fraudulent transaction, unauthorized access to your bank account, or when you lost your debit card. If you lost your card, you can call this number to block it immediately. Or if you feel that you do not know one of the transaction that you saw in your bank account transaction history, call this number also. Okay, so with that, I'd just like to let you all know again that we have this ready to get savvy flash giveaway for only F Philippines in Singapore network. So what you have to do is, like I mentioned previously, on cashless payment, all you have to do is just do one cashless payment of any amount. It doesn't have to be $10 and more, any amount, even it's $3, $5, any amount. Just do a cashless payment, scan and pay any of the QR codes at any of the merchant within 15 November, 21st November. Okay, kindly take note that you have to do the transaction within 15 November to 21st November. If you are going to do the transaction today, you will not qualify for it. If you are going to do the transaction 22nd November, you do not qualify for it. Okay, so after doing this particular transaction, cashless payment, after doing a cashless payment, all you have to do is WhatsApp me at 9459-1181. Tell me your full name and tell me that you have attended this FISTalk and you have done a cashless payment on the particular date. Okay, so if example, if you did the cashless payment on 15 November, just tell me that hi, I'm Rishma from the FISTalk on 14 November. I did a cashless payment on 15 November. I will check your details. I will ask you for your passport number to check our system whether did you actually qualify and did you actually really did this particular transaction. If let's say you did this particular transaction, you will actually walk away. I will actually send you a $10 GrabFood e-voucher through your email. Okay, but just take note that it's only for the first 20 customers. It's first come, first serve basis. So as soon as you do the cashless payment, do send me a WhatsApp with your information so that I can check. Okay, after getting the first 20 customers, the others we will not be giving out any more $10 GrabFood vouchers. So do stay tuned for our future workshop where we'll give you more attractive prices. Okay, so if you do not receive a reply from me, just do take note that the 20 customers, the first 20 sets of GrabFood voucher has already been given away. Okay, so if you have any questions with regards to this ready to get savvy flash giveaway, you can always contact me at 9459-1181. Okay, and lastly, this will be the helpful and useful links. If let's say you want to know more about POSB Digibank and how you can actually download for just now, I actually explained to you how to do the registration, right? If let's say y'all did not catch it, or if let's say y'all still have difficulty, y'all can always visit this link, go.posb.com.sg/rg. This is the English version. If let's say y'all want it to be in Tagalog, you can always download the go.posb.com.sg/rg-TL. This is the Tagalog version where it actually explains to you more about how to register for Digibank and what are the available services, how to transfer money back to Philippines. Everything is available through this Tagalog and English version for the guide. Okay, and then if you have any anything you want to check on digital payment like your cashless payment, you can always visit this website And if you have questions on any of the things, like for example, if you have a problem registering for POSB Digibank, you can always call our 4 hotlines, these 4 numbers, any of them, or you can WhatsApp them too. Our colleagues will actually help you with all your questions. And do take note, they only operate from Monday to Friday from 8 to 5, and then Saturday they are only available from 8 to 1. So other than that timing, if you're going to contact them, you will only be able to get a reply during the working hours. Okay. And lastly, we do have Alexis, who's representing the BDO Unibank. So if you have any questions with regards to BDO Unibank, you can contact him at this mobile number 9112-4148, or you can also check him out at his Facebook page, Alexis Vertido. Okay, yeah, so I've come to the end. If you have any questions, you can just ask him. Thank you.
Alright, alright. Okay, so marami tayong natutunan today, no? Paano mag-open ng POSB Digibank, saan pwede gamitin yung mga Digibank account mo, at how to secure para hindi ma-scam. Medyo marami lang kailangan matutunan, no? Kasi syempre bago. But the purpose of this is magiging cashless kayo. Hindi nyo na kailangan magdala ng cash anywhere. Okay? Sanayan lang yan. Kaya wag lang kayo mag-alala, no? So, run through lang natin anong pwede nyong gamitin, saan nyo pwedeng gamitin ang Digibank. Pwede nyo matanggap yung salary nyo, transfer lang ng employer nyo sa inyo. Pwede nyo gamitin sa mga groceries, okay? At the same time, yun nga, magta-transfer ang employer nyo sa inyo. Pwede kayo magbayad sa mga hawker, pwede kayo magbayad sa taxi, pwede rin kayo magbayad sa mga online shopping, okay? Tapos, ang maganda dyan, hindi kayo mahulugan ng pera pag naglalakad kayo kasi ang wallet nyo, nandun na sa app mismo. Okay? You can also use it as an easy link and not flash pay. And most importantly, pwede nyo rin gamitin as remittance. So, hindi nyo na kailangan pumunta na LP. Okay? Yan ang difference. Tapos, kung meron kayong mga transfer in between your friends, you can use Pay Now. Okay? Just transfer through their mobile phone. Okay? Pag nawala naman kayo, pwede rin yung i-report na lang din sa mismong app kung nawala yung account nyo or something. Okay? And pwede nyong makita rin ang balanse ng card nyo. Okay? So, maraming features ito. So, may mga questions tayo. Asa ba yung mga questions natin? Ayan, I have ATM but I don't have online banking. Okay? Yeah, I think some people have this situation. They don't have they have the ATM pero they don't have the online banking. How do we do that? Rishma.
Yes. They don't have account, is it?
Yeah, they have the ATM but they don't have the online banking.
Yeah, like I mentioned previously, right? They have the account, but they don't have POSB Digibank. Then they have to download the app and register. So like the screen that I shared actually just now, this is how they actually register for the POSB Digibank. So as long as you have an account, anyone who has an account, right?
They can just
so
download
anyone
the
who
app.
has an account, right? They can download the app and register here.
Okay.
So this is the registration process. So after registering successfully and then setting up their digital token, they can actually do all the services available in the app. So only after doing this registration and setting up the digital token, then they are successfully onboarded to the app where they can do the transactions.
Okay, so guys, tagalugin ko lang, no? So you have to install the app. Okay, available yan sa App Store. Okay, under iOS. Okay, under iOS or App Store or Play Store. Okay, yeah. So you have to allow that app once you installed it. Okay? Then meron allow all the settings and may selection doon sa Digibank. Okay? You can open a Digibank. You just kailangan mo ng passport number nyo. Okay? Then later on, meron option doon to put in user ID and PIN. Okay? Then afterwards, kailangan yung enable yung tinatawag nilang OTP. Okay? So, after nitong live stream natin, this video is recorded. So, you can go back again. Okay? And you can share to your friends. Okay? And on the next question, ano yung next question natin? Hello po. Tanong ko lang paano kung nakalimutan ng password ko, hindi ako maka-open ng online BDO ko. I think this one is a BDO question, no? So, BDO questions, you can actually contact this
You can
WhatsApp
actually
number.
contact,
Yeah, 9112-4148. Okay? So, next question. May account at ATM po ako ng POSB at BDO sa Pinas. Pero hindi po alam kung paano mag-online banking. Okay, so this one, same situation. She has an ATM but she doesn't have online banking feature. So, as Rishma has said, you just have to install the application. Okay? Then run through the video. Okay, napakadali. Okay. Next question. If I transfer Sunday morning, they will get the same day in the Philippines? Are they
Next
going to get...
Yeah, it's the next working day.
Next working day.
Oh, next week. Okay, guys. So, if you transferred on a Sunday, okay, they will receive it on Monday.
Yeah.
Next working day. Monday.
Next
is a
working day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about if we transfer on the weekday? Like, for example, Wednesday.
If they are going to use the fast transfer, right, that it will be instantly.
Instant. Okay.
So, sorry, Rishma. I think that's overseas, is it? Overseas
Yeah,
transfer?
remittance.
Yeah, overseas.
Yeah. Few minutes only. Ideally, few minutes only.
But just take note that if let's say because sometimes in Philippines and Singapore there will be public holidays on a weekday. So if let's say there's a public holiday, then they will take slightly longer.
Okay. So
But
there
if
are
it's not, then
days that they can receive it within the day, right?
Yeah, correct.
Except
So-
for
Sorry, Rishma. Let me answer this. Okay, for DBS, right? POSB, for their transactions less than 50,000 on a weekday or Monday. Let's talk about Monday to Saturday. Okay, they will receive. Let's say if it's a credit to BDO account, almost real time. They will receive the money real time. Okay, if the transaction is a cash pickup, so they will receive the money, or the beneficiary in the Philippines should be able to collect the money at the pickup centers within 30 minutes to 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, so it's fast. It's almost real time for POSB/DBS remittance transactions. Yeah. Even if it's holiday in the Philippines, we are able to process DBS POSB transactions real time. Yeah. For any issue, I'm here also. Since the pag-usapan na for any issue with their remittance, POSB remittance transactions, I'd be glad to assist, so they can call me, and I will be able to provide them with the status, so that I can give them peace of mind that their money is safe and kung nasan yung money nila. So I think, yeah.
Yun ang maganda doon, meron kang sasandalan.
Yes. We'll find a way. Sabi nga.
Okay. So, yeah, there's a question so how to open account. So, Tessa, you just have to run through the video. Pwede mong balikan yung video na to later on. It's may run through siya on how to open a account. Okay? And napakadali lang. You just have to download the app and make sure your passport is ready. Okay? Because kailangan yung password details niyo doon. Next question. Can MDWs have more one POSB or DBS account? My friend have both POSB payroll account and another account open via MOM during work permit application. What is that?
Actually,
I'm
the
not aware of that.
MOM one, yeah, MOM. So happen is that for the account opening, so MOM also does FDW account opening, and we have the one that is being done through the POSB website as well. So for this particular customer, where her friend have actually, so by right in for every customer, for only will be able to have one account. So they only will be able to have either the MOM account, or they will only be able to have the POSB payroll account. So if let's say the friend has both, right, then this friend is actually, she's an exceptional case where she has two of these account. So others is only one account. So for this kind of customer, right, they actually have to merge both of these account, where they will only be able to use one in the future.
Okay, so for that case, they would need to go to the any POSB DBS center, right?
Yeah, correct. So they have to go down to the branch, and then from there, right, the staff will actually merge both of the accounts into one, so that their funds will only go into one account.
Okay, yeah. Next question. Okay, so that's it. We don't have more questions. Okay. Any last words, Rishma, Alexis?
Rishma first.
What I can say is we just do hope that you can take part in our Get Ready to Get Savvy campaign. Just do just do one transaction of cashless payment, and then you will be able to get a $10 GrabFood e-voucher. And if you have any queries or any questions, you can always reach out to me or the 4 hotlines. And if you want to know more on how to, because I see a lot of questions at how I have an account but I do not have POSB digibank. If you didn't catch what I actually shared with you more with you on the digibank registration, you can always visit our e-guide go.posb.com.sg/rg-tl in Tagalog version, where you can follow through the steps to download the app, register for the app, and then continue the services using the services within the app. Yeah, so if you have any questions, always reach out to us. We will be more than happy to actually help you.
Alexis?
Yep, just want to thank FIS for this wonderful workshop and its members, and of course POSB DBS team. And yeah, maraming salamat sa inyo. And like Krishma has mentioned, we're here to serve you. So any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Also, I am able to help you also with the POSB account opening, digibank setting up, etc. Everything that Rishma has discussed. You can also reach out to me at 911-24148, and I'd be glad to assist you. Or just message me on FB, and then yeah, I'll help you with any requirements that you may have. Thank you again.
Okay, so ito yung details ni Alexis. You can contact him at 9112-4148. Okay, you can add him in FB account Alexis Vertido. Okay.
Thank you.
And for the what do you call this? Ready to get savvy flash giveaways. No, you just have to make a transaction. Okay, open the digibank account and do a transaction and send over your details to the number 9459-1181 and put in your name and your where you got the information. You say that you got it from FIS. Okay, then you will have a chance to win the 10 Grab Food. Okay, $10 Grab Food voucher. Okay, so that's about it, guys. So hold on. Yeah, thank you so much. Medyo napatagal tayo pero napaka dami ng information na nakuha natin from POSB and BDO. And mauulit po ito. We'll be having a series of talks about digital banking. Okay? Very important po ito kasi marami po sa atin wala pa ring digital bank account. So, ang method na ginagawa natin is pupunta tayong LP to remit, okay? Kung kailangan natin bayad, kailangan pa rin natin mag-withdraw ng pera. medyo luma na po yun. So, gawin po natin, mag-open po tayo ng POSB account and mas magiging madali ang buhay natin. Okay, so marami pong salamat sa lahat. Thank you and God bless. Okay, maraming salamat po.